Welcome everybody to our weekly Minds Roundtable. We have a lot of people in the room today, starting with Bashi, Community Manager for Minds. So glad you can join us to provide some information that we've been guessing in the previous episode. So thank you for attending. And then we have Mr. Robot as well. Your first time here. Welcome to. Dave is also online. We see Dave. Picos Dave.
Mr. Robot.
No. Okay.
Pecos isn't here.
All right.
Not that I see.
Okay. And then we got Mark. Marx is the regular, and also Karma, also our regular. This is our. I've been looking at our history. I think we said last week was episode 5, but I think we've only done 1, 2, 3 episodes. So this will be the 4th, isn't it, Roger? Correct me if I'm wrong.
I've got them filed, so let me go. I think this is the 5th one, but I'm not positive. It's on my main account.
Okay.
I keep
it
a
is
copy of it on YouTube too.
It's the 4th on my account, but let's double check that later. So welcome everybody. So let's start. What are we talking about this week, Roger?
Basically the big event here was we finally got Bashi on here, so
that's right.
I think we should have her kind of do a little background.
That's true. That's right. Yes.
Stuff like that. That'd be
background cool. Intro for Bashi and Mr. Robot.
Mr. Robot too.
Yes. Go ahead, Bashi.
Background info means what?
Basically, what's your role? We know that you're a community manager for Minds, but just for the record of the show. How long have you been with Minds? That kind of stuff, right?
Okay, so yeah. Hello, I'm Bashi. I've been. I registered on Minds back in December 2020. And really liked the platform. Originally, I actually only wanted to use it as instead of Instagram for photos, but then I decided I like the community and just started contributing and whatever. And eventually, I managed to get a job at Minds, working as community manager, as it has been already mentioned. Mm-hmm. Which means I'm trying to communicate between the community and the developers on Minds, as well as working on some admin / moderating tasks. And yeah.
Cool. What is the story of how you actually, can you tell us a little more about how you got to work for Minds? Did you reach out to them? Did they reach out to you, or?
Well, around that time when I got hired at Minds, that was beginning of 2021.
Okay.
Yes, 2022. 2022, yeah. Sorry. End of 2021 to beginning of 2022.
I thought you've been around longer than that as a community manager.
Yeah. Well, I've been very active before. So I was very active on GitLab and active on Minds. And then I was looking for a job because I knew that we want to move to Romania from Slovakia. So I needed something that I could do full-time
remote.
So I thought, let me try to sign up and see if I will have any luck here. Because I was already quite invested. I already was reporting bugs and, I had fun with that. And I succeeded. Cool. I got some interview and...
Yeah, because I think when I joined in January 2021, and by that time you were pretty active already. So by then, Are you saying you weren't full-time employed by Minds yet?
Yeah.
Okay.
I
So-
don't think I was that active in January 21. Like, I started being active like February, March-ish.
Okay.
I think like that's when I got like really active.
Cool. And then 2022 is when you became full-time.
Yeah,
Great.
when I actually started working. Actually, initially I was just part-time until I finished university,
Okay.
because I was finishing last June my university. So for half a year I was finishing university, doing part-time at Mines, and I was still finishing at my previous job for like part-time. So yeah,
That's
but
cool.
then I moved to full-time as I finished university.
Mark, have you interacted with Bashi online before on conference and things like that?
Many times,
Yeah.
quite a lot actually. Me and Bashi has spoken about Minds issues quite a number of times.
Cool. On video call conference and things like
Mainly via text.
that. Okay.
Via Minds chat.
Okay. Okay. Cool.
Now,
Great.
on that, the thing I wanted to talk to Bashi about, Bashi, I noticed in the town hall that on your stream you have Gilded. Are you a member of Gilded with the, you know what I mean, the chat group thing, or are you like a part of it?
Well, what does that have to do with town hall? Oh,
I just noticed it, and I was wondering if you by any chance used
Whoa.
Gilded by any
What?
chance.
yeah.
What is Gilded
Gilded
for
is-
everybody else?
Gilded is kind of like an alternative to Discord. In my opinion, I like it. I think it's a way better program. And I was just,
Yeah.
I was just wondering what your thoughts is when it comes to Gilded. What do you think about that setup?
Honestly, I really like Gilded as a software, but like I have two communities I interact. Basically, I have the Minds community where I interact with people on Minds, but also I have a community of IRL friends and people I play games with, which is a Romanian community and then Czechoslovak community, and those are using Discord. So when it comes to the community and people I want to interact with, a lot of times I have to use Discord. I would have preferred to use Gilded, but they are not going to switch because of one person said so.
Yeah.
But I do think that Gilded is superior, especially when I started using it. It had a lot of features that Discord didn't have yet. Gilded had threads before Discord, calendar events, and even now, I think Gilded is doing calendars way better than what is on Discord. So I think software-wise it's better, but just the communities differ. People don't really want to switch between different websites once
No,
they start it.
I agree, because I've gotten, I got old John to go over, then my nephew, and then another guy. There's 4 of us all together on my group that I have, and that's all I could get to go over to it, so I understand that. That's all I wanted to ask about that, so
Yeah.
I'm easy
Good.
to please.
But you use it more often than like now that we have Minds chat. do you still use Gilded?
Who, me?
Yeah.
I try to. The thing I like about Gilded is, like, even on Minds, you can only, if you're just a regular member, you can only use 15-minute videos. And Discord, you couldn't even get a 15-minute video on there. But you go on Gilded, man, and if you use the right file size, you can put a freaking video on there that's like an hour and a half, 2 hours long. You know, and that's what stuck out to me. What I really liked about it. You can actually put longer videos on there, and they don't cut you off.
15 minutes video is for Bashi. Is it for Plus user as well? Is that a limit?
Plus users shouldn't have that limit. I think Plus users have 60-minute limits, but
Yeah.
I'm not
Yeah.
100%. Let me check.
Yes. There was I think it was 2019 or 2020 that this was implemented. I believe it is 15 minutes for standard members and an hour for Plus and Pro members.
Right, so you shouldn't have a problem, right, Roger? You have a Plus.
I've been screwing mines over then, because I got ones on there that were like an hour and a half, 2 hours.
Yeah, that's good
Could-
because you have a Plus. You're a Plus
Yeah,
member.
that's what I'm saying. For Plus.
Could be longer. I'm not 100% sure what's the exact limit. I can't find it right now.
Don't tell nobody.
But
Don't tell nobody.
But no, man, you're telling the whole world right now, even though there's nobody watching.
I just don't want nobody to know.
You found a backdoor into the Pro.
No, I
Pro
was under
privilege.
the impression that it was like 6 hours. Like, and because I've literally put live streams on my feed where I've done live streams on YouTube, and I've downloaded it and then uploaded it on Minds, and there's some of them that were like 6 hours long. Mark had to help me out with a lot of it because I was on Linux, but that became an issue, so I had to switch over to Windows 10, and it seems to upload a lot better, you know, and I can still do long videos. So I don't know. I don't know exactly how long they're supposed to be.
okay, I got it. I found it. So, Minds Plus has HD video up to 95 minutes.
95.
Ah, nice.
That's cool.
What about Pro?
So can do 1080p,
Mm-hmm.
4 gigabytes, and I don't think I have correct information here because it says 60. I will have to. One project I'm working on is redoing FAQ because
Okay.
it's not ideal. And yeah, the thing with FAQ, the current FAQ doesn't have the layout that I think works. So we were looking for a way to find a better layout of it, which I think we found. Just need to rewrite the articles, update the information. So yeah, this is one of the things that I seriously need to update information on, because I don't think that the sources that I have are 100%.
Well, yeah, I noted, I think 2 weeks ago in GitLab, what was it? Nest, Nostra, lack of documentation for Nostra. So yeah, there are a few holes in the FAQ that can be, or extra content could be added to.
Yeah, the draft that I have contains Noster. So,
Yeah.
in new iteration, I'm hoping to have it as soon as possible. It's just there is a lot of things going on, unfortunately.
Indeed.
Now, since I got both of you together, could you guys kind of go through Nostr a little bit and explain exactly what that is? Because I looked at it, and I understand like the basic concept of it being its own little environment with its own community and stuff, separate from everything else. But other than that, it just, to me, it seemed confusing.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, definitely need maybe some explanation what Nostra is and how does that relate to the what is it the sub the what the
Yeah,
that,
I've only briefly looked at it, so I think Bosch is probably the best person for this one.
So Noster was or is a protocol that we have implemented as a first, or like one of the attempt for federation. So honestly, I don't know if I'm the best on the team to talk about it, but it's a way to share your content out of Minds, as well as import content from elsewhere to Minds, which contributes to federation, to decentralization of Minds. So it's a decentralizing protocol.
yeah, I
essentially.
caught on to the decentralizing protocols thing there, and I checked out some of the videos and articles they had on it and everything, and like it's supposed to be like you basically set your own groups up and stuff like that. Is that what it basically is? And kind of like have your own chat area and stuff to communicate with people that you
It-
want to.
I think it depends on the implementation. It's more like your own new social media profile. So you could, like, the original idea, I think, was that the way you have implemented Fediverse now, that would be done with Noster. I presume you guys saw the changes with Fediverse, right?
yes, we saw an onslaught of what do you call it people from
Different
From-
domains.
different domains. Yeah. So, like mostly from Mastodon, Mastodon.social. They're making fun of us because they think we're tame compared to the people on their platform.
Tame?
Yeah, like we're mild. Like they think our. They think that we're cute. I think they think that our angers are cute compared to them.
See, I mean,
That's interesting.
Yes,
you use the
they
term
haven't seen
cute,
some of the
like-
people that we've encountered, right?
I mean, there's a
Um,
reason why I don't use my webcam. You know, cute isn't the word for it. What the hell are these people thinking?
Cuteness can be internal, not just external. So
Right. Okay. I was trying to look up that Nostra, which is the protocol, but I thought that you rolled out something else recently that makes the Fediverse possible. I just up the tip of my tongue what that technology is.
ActivityPub.
ActivityPub, yes. How do they relate it to each other? What's Nostra and ActivityPub?
Different protocols.
Oh, I
So
see.
ActivityPub is one protocol that holds the Fediverse, or for the lack of better terms.
Okay.
And then you have Noster, which has its own sphere.
Okay. But ActivityPub is what's allowing us to be able to see people from Mastodons and other social media platforms.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
That's
That's
pretty
cool.
interesting.
It's cool. Yeah.
That is pretty interesting.
Have you guys, other than Bashi, the rest of the team, have you guys not noticed new people on Minds that whose user handle is not from Minds.com?
I've seen the differences between Minds and like in the general chat. You know what I mean? But I haven't noticed it on the. Now there is accounts that I try to go to, and it says the account doesn't exist.
Oh, I see. There maybe somebody was cross-posting from Twitter or something. And
Okay. Back in I think it was 2022 October. There was for some reason I believe that the staff actually switched off the federated points in or functionality in Minds chat, and there shouldn't be any non-Minds.com members in Minds chat now.
In chat, yeah. But I was
Yeah.
talking about more on the main website, the main site, Minds.com.
Oh, okay.
Minds.com.
I didn't know for sure if they were or not. I just said I noticed like the names are different in some of them, you know. But other than that,
But,
I don't know why.
Mark, are you saying that Minds Chat is now blocking those users? I thought they before that they would just freely join and then you would just ban them if they're not from
Okay.
Minds.com.
Yeah, that was before October 2022. My
Okay.
view was that because they did not agree to the terms of Minds terms of services, they were not eligible for access to Minds, because obviously the terms of services is a contract, and all Minds members have to agree to that contract in the first place. So I saw a major issue there.
Okay, so you made it known to the dev team and then they've blocked.
I didn't actually say I didn't say anything privately to any of the staff. I mentioned it in generals a few times, so I don't know if they picked up on that. But yeah, since then there's not been any sort of federated functionality or external functionality between Minds chat and external sessions or instances.
Bashi, since we're talking about chat, do you know if Mind has any plans to do further improvements to Minds chat, like in terms of a bunch of different stuff, monetization being one of them? We noticed that Minds chat hasn't been updated in over a year or so. Any activity, dev activity going on with the chat?
Well, Minds Chat is a fork of
Yes.
a software, so the activity we do is updating it and maintaining it. There has been talks about having an unencrypted chat options for people who are interested in that, but so far it has been only talks and nothing specific.
Just a couple of points on that. I mentioned in in the Canaries chat room some time ago, before it was updated last time, that it wasn't prior to that it wasn't updated since it was actually initially implemented. I run my own version of the element of the browser interface, and I update I think once every 3-4 months.
Okay, so it looks they're being updated, but just for the purpose of keeping up to date with Element. Is that right, Bash?
Yeah, I can't imagine that there's going to be very much development between Minds and Minds chat, because as I've heard previously that the staff have stated that they've wanted to try and keep Minds chat as close to the original Element project as possible.
I see. So there have been updates. I have my Minds Chat app on my Android hasn't been updated in years. So have then only been server side related updates, or
Have you? Do you have app downloaded from the site or from Google Store?
from the site?
Okay. Maybe try to install it from the site again.
Okay.
Um, I
Sorry.
sorry.
Mark,
I
have you
was
noticed
gonna say, I think I'm not sure about the. In fact, I'm pretty sure actually now thinking about it that both the mobile application and the browser interface has only been updated once since it was initially released.
Right. Is that right, Bashi? Are you saying that the latest Minds Chat has auto update capability?
I don't know honestly.
I think so.
I haven't been in the loop. It's possible that we haven't updated the front end part, but only the back end.
Yeah, I think that's
so that's
more
also
likely.
possible.
Yeah. So
Okay.
Now, if you guys want to share any links or anything, you can post them in the chat there, and I can put them on the video to where people can look at them, just so you guys know for reference, okay? So
Okay.
just remember you got the chat over there.
Where's
to
the chat?
What sort of links?
You're talking about
whatever you wanna
the chat
share.
room, right? Not the
Yeah, just in
Jitsi chat.
the Jitsi chat right over on the right.
Oh, in the Jitsi chat. Okay.
You can post it on there. I'll click it and I'll make it to where it can be displayed on the video for you.
Well, post it on the chat room is better because you'll show on the
It'll show
video.
up on the video too.
Yeah.
We'll be big dogs.
Big dogs. Okay. I have some more questions for Bashi about. Oh, so I was asking about. Okay, so it looks like the direction of Minds is to keep Minds Chat as closely to Elements as possible and not diverge it in terms of implementing your own features. No idea, no plan to monetize Minds Chat at all, right? Because I remember when it was first released, there was an onslaught of suggestions coming in, and I saw one of them was to make Minds Chat monetizable somehow.
Yeah, I think that at the moment we don't really have the development power to do that.
Right, okay.
Because it might require like one full developer. Like if we make changes to the element, then we might we will need to keep up with the updates, and it will just require half or one full developer just working only on the chat.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Fair. Anybody else want to jump in? I don't want to ask Bashi all of my questions yet.
No,
Anybody? Mr. Robot? Did he drop off?
I don't know. Am I still on here? Let me check.
Oh, it looks like he did. I don't see him.
Yeah, I think Mr. Robot drove off.
Um,
Alright.
One thing, if we are sharing links, I might wanna promote a thing we are doing on Monday.
Sure, go
So I
ahead.
share the link.
Yeah, go for it.
So we are going to be doing a live stream.
What happened there?
Oh, she just dropped off. Oh, did she?
looks
Oh,
like
there
it.
she is. I think she's coming
No,
back.
she's back.
She's coming back. You there?
Okay, what happened? Did you click away
Yeah.
from Jitsi?
No, I didn't touch anything, but I'm at my parents right now,
Oh,
and
I see,
they
okay.
have bad internet.
Uh-huh.
I'm surprised I'm able to call with video. Actually.
Oh yes. So this link that Bashi sent, I remember seeing it on her post. So this is about a live stream session conducted by Mind Inc. Have you guys seen it?
No, I have not.
And whether if you're interested in attending, be part of the live stream.
Let me make sure I get this correct because I actually took time and effort.
Bring
to
it
set
up.
this
Bring it up on your browser and share your browser on the video, man.
I'm trying.
This one is actually not asking if people want to join, but this is the first session, which is going to be with Chris Dogood.
Oh, I see.
And I got
Right,
it.
And-
right, okay.
I've got it posting on the video too, so actually I don't need to put that extra one on there. They started doing that install app for Google now, and like they have their complications. I'm still working through, but I've got it to where
Yeah,
you're talking about Do-Gooder, right?
the do-gooder.
Yeah, the Do-Gooder. He's got a Chris Do-Gooder. Do-Good.
Do-gooder.
Mine's Live Episode 1. That's cool. And that's going to be Monday, September the 18th, 1 p.m. Eastern Time, 5 p.m. UTC.
Cool.
Yeah.
So what? This is a new live stream.
It says, we are excited to announce our first episode of Mine's Live with Chris Do-Good. Come on Monday. This is a new live feed series where we invite members of our community to come chat with the Minds team about interest topics like what they are working on, what the Minds team is up to, and anything else
Okay.
you want to discuss. All episodes will be live streamed directly to Minds, and recordings will be posted to the Minds channel. If you're
Will we
interested-
be
Oh, sorry.
Will we be able to view this live stream, Bashi, or it'll be like a pre-record thing?
It should be live stream, and then it's going to stick around on Minds. I still need to clarify with Jack if we are going to do it on at Minds, because it should be on at Minds, but it might. I don't know.
It should be using
yeah.
Mind's live stream, right?
Yeah, it should be at Minds. It just
Okay.
needs some clarification on that internally.
Okay, so
Yeah.
I can do the screen share thing with it. Just give me a second. We are excited. Yeah, there we go. I can put it on my screen share.
There you go. Yeah, it's good. Okay. So I was talking about the I guess the email before this one. So apparently Chris has volunteered, and the first session is going to be about him. So is this going to be like an interview, or what's the format of the live stream going?
The brief format that is right now what I'm thinking of is a brief introduction of the person,
Mm-hmm.
then discussion of like topics that want to or need to be discussed. So for example, if we have author, they might want to promote a book, or maybe someone wants to talk about state of the world. We do have some topics from Chris, what he wants to talk about, and then some closing of the stream, maybe promotion of something he wants to promote, some channels, some initiatives, and yeah.
Okay.
It's very brief, but it will probably differ from person to person.
Right. So you basically give them a forum to voice their feedback about the platforms and provide suggestions.
No, it's more about like providing a space for people to promote themselves.
Oh, okay.
So it's more of a promotion of a community,
Oh, okay.
like
So it's
showing off who we have.
It's about
on
him.
Minds.
It's about him,
Yes.
not about you. Okay. Okay, that's cool. Because you also have something else going on where you have a call with with the community member where they provide you feedback, but that's not on a live stream, right?
Yeah, that's community initiatives. Yeah, I have had some calls with community where we discussed, like what possible initiative we could do. And after discussing with team internally, we came down to this, doing live streams like this. So
No, this is cool. I think Roger, you should definitely sign up.
Well, the thing is though, like, what are the plans with live stream and video in particular? Because like this is a good start and stuff, but like, are there plans for like giving people with video playlists or anything like that, where? Because, like, don't get me wrong, I've managed to create a system to where I could keep track of all my videos, my posts, and schedule them appropriately. But
You mean like a tab, called like live stream videos?
Like a playlist where you can like go in and actually like have a playlist set up for for this round table right here. Have a playlist set up to where I can actually keep it in a playlist from episode 1 to whatever episode we're on, to where if somebody wants to watch it, they can go back and watch episode 1 by clicking on the playlist.
Well, I guess for now you can tag your post, right?
Oh, it's the only thing that's worse than this is what they got on Odyssey. Odyssey's just horrible. Like
Really?
yeah. But
How bad is it?
oh, it's on their profile page. On your profile page, you go in there and it tells you when your next post is, and that's basically it. And then like when you upload videos, they don't put them, in a manner to where they're freaking manageable. You have to literally scroll back through each page on the videos that are scheduled to make sure that they're all freaking timed right. Like on here, all I gotta do is go on my profile and I can hit the little freaking clock symbol on there, and it'll show me all my scheduled videos. So then I also, in my information, I have my schedule written out on what videos get posted on what day and what time of the day. And all I have to do is use that.
Well, Joe, I think for the moment, the best thing you can do is to create a post or a blog article referencing all the addresses of the videos that you want to promote. And again, add hashtags to those videos so they're in some sort of order. As an example, I've got a load of posts that are related to what I'm calling an overview of technology. So various subjects in relation to how computers work and so forth. What I've done is I've tagged them as overview, and I've also referenced all the previous posts within that section in the current post. So each post will be able to link to each other.
That would be nice. Yeah, and then.
But you have to do it manually right now. Right?
I'd have to figure.
You have a post of a table content kind of thing, right? Basically, and a new episode comes out, you update that post.
But then you could also pin it on the profile as well.
Yes, that's right.
Pin it, and,
at least it'll help us keep track which episode we're doing, man.
Now, if they go that route, if you want to go that route, I mean, make it to where we could pin more posts or a profile other than, I think it's 4 at the moment. But if you could, like, give people maybe 10 freaking pin, make it to where they could at least pin at least 10 posts to where.
I think you can pin 10 posts as plus.
Why would you want to pin so many posts? It gets crowded on
It's
your
important. No,
channel.
That's very important. Those views, man, when I pin a post, okay, I can see how many people see that view. And it's sitting right
Yes,
there as
but
soon
then
as I
you
get
unpin
in.
it after a while. You don't want to leave it over years.
When I get another one to replace it, yeah.
Yeah.
Like I make my schedule out on when I'm posting my videos or the topics I'm doing, okay? And then when I have to change that day's schedule, I'll freaking post a new one in its place. See what I mean?
Yeah, but you know, it's a double-edged sword. It could get annoying if you start pinning so many posts. I want to go to your channel and I want to see what's the latest. I don't want to have to scroll through 15 pinned posts to get to your latest post, right?
Well, I mean,
I think it's just a matter. I think it's just a matter of being logical and being somewhat conservative about what you pen.
yeah.
Yes.
Really?
Well, I mean, I'm talking about like if you're gonna go that route instead of playlist, you know what I mean? Because like playlist, there's a big advantage with it because you can actually have easy access to the videos that you're putting on. You know what I mean? And people
Oh,
who
I
are
see.
coming,
Okay. You were going. I was confused where you were going with the playlist thing, but you're thinking of like a YouTube playlist for
Yeah,
just
videos.
videos. But I mean, that's the pretty much the next step because like like right now we're just now getting live stream and that's a good thing, you know what I mean? But having playlists to go with it.
We don't even have a video tab on the channel to begin with, right? We have a gallery that has both photos and videos. Actually,
But
so
you can sort by video.
yeah, I guess you can
Or is-
you can just filter it by type, right? And then yeah,
Yeah.
but it's might be a good idea. You might want to make a suggestion elsewhere, like on Roger.
I'm not suggesting nothing.
But well,
Every time I have a problem, a new one pops up on this freaking platform, man. You know what I mean? If it really
Bashi,
needs-
have you dealt with this guy before? Apparently, he's on Minds for a very long time.
I've been on for a while.
Yeah. Did you run into Bashi before?
I asked her to help me a couple times.
Yeah. I think we ran into each other for a few times.
Yeah. But it's a good idea, right? Has somebody else suggested it before? Like video playlist.
Sort of
basically.
like
Yeah,
a gallery, but for videos.
Yeah. Galleries for
I-
video, but no, not so much gallery, but playlist. Being able to order
Okay.
videos by categories, I guess.
Well, the
Assign a category to the
The
video.
thing of playlist came out back whenever we first got videos, and whenever we first got videos, they were crappy as shit. I mean, it was like you had to go in and like in Odyssey, you know how you can freaking go through and scroll and pick your thumb drive or thumbnail before you posted it. That's the way Odyssey does it. And we used to have that too. And like whenever you freaking went in to try to get the thumbnail that you wanted, you had to wait like 5 minutes for the video to actually load up. And then hopefully it loaded up. And if it didn't, you have to hit refresh and go back through and do it all again until finally the video would pop up and you could choose what thumbnail you wanted on it. You know, and that was great. Everybody was happy with that, you know. Even though you could only, I think at the time you could get 5 minutes or 10-minute videos on there, and then whenever we had that, freaking everybody was talking about, well, we need to get playlists where we put it on here and stuff, and they also were talking about live stream. Everybody, I couldn't tell you how long it's been since everybody started well, I guess when videos got introduced to Minds, that was right around maybe 2 years after I got on maybe 1 year.
I'm gonna search GitLab right now to see if anybody suggests playlist before.
It's been a
Definitely.
Yeah.
while, you know.
Yeah, there definitely has been suggestion for playlists.
Yes. And
but I believe there were some technical difficulties with it, and I hope that we implement them sometime, but they're just not priority at the moment.
right, yeah, yeah. What are the priorities right now for Minds? What feature are you trying to
Well,
roll out?
right now we are still polishing the activity pub.
Okay.
That's one. And we're also working on improving the onboarding experience.
Tell us
'Cause,
about that onboarding thing.
onboarding?
It's for new users signing up and
Yeah, and for people who don't have Minds account, like what they see. Because
okay.
what we need is to grow Minds, so have more users, either by joining or by retaining the users that we already have.
Mm-hmm.
So
I got another question for you, Bashi, and this is something that concerns John and think Do-Gooder. even
Chris,
said-
yeah, Chris as well.
Even mentioned it. They have a worry that this is going to affect monetization. Is there anything that you could say to them that concerning monetization in the affiliate program?
Yeah,
Uh,
Moose was also complaining about that. Like he introduced some friends and
Well, they're worried more that it's going to cause people to get paid less for the content that they're putting on Minds if they don't have people added to the platform. See, that's the first time I've ever heard of anything like that being said, and they mentioned it on the last big roundup we had towards the end.
but I thought Moose's gripe was that he introduced some friends to sign up and then they signed up and he never got credit for it.
yeah, that should be solved. The issue that Moose has. Actually, good that you are saying it. I need to reach out to him about it. Because there was some issue that it wasn't showing properly. As for monetization, we are doing some changes. I don't know if I'm going to try to find the article about it,
Okay.
but we are changing the way Minds Plus and Minds Pro works.
Okay, and that's Roger's point. That they're afraid that you're changing up the monetization will
Yeah,
will reduce their payout.
yeah. No.
So
affiliate.
give us some words of comfort, Bashi.
I don't know.
Basically just what is the changes that's coming?
So the changes that are coming are post. Hold on, I just need to find that blog.
Yeah.
So give me a second.
Like something about engagements reward will only apply to certain.
No, hold on. Strange.
Like the vote up vote or down vote will not affect the engagement rewards.
Yeah. So currently we have Minds Plus. Like, if you upvote Minds Plus posts, the person earns from that, right?
Okay.
That's how people can currently earn from Minds Plus, and that's something we are steering away from.
Okay. Right.
When-
So that's
when
exactly
people-
what they're worried about.
When people earn from that, are they earning because of cryptocurrency? Like
No, it's just tokens, points, which converts to token. So like
No.
one upvote was equivalent to something?
No. So there are different ways to monetize on Minds, right? You have general user earning from tokens for upvotes at the end of every day. If you go to your wallet, you can see that.
Okay.
So that is staying. What I'm talking about is if you post into Minds Plus and get upvotes,
Yes.
right now you are earning the same way as you earn tokens, but either cash or tokens depending on your payout that you
Okay.
set, but you get it for Minds Plus.
Right.
I just want to add a few. Sorry, I just want to add a few things there. There are a couple caveats to the upvoting token reward thing, which has been somewhat reduced over the last couple of years. First of all, there is no longer any voted tokens rewards for group-based
Group post.
posts. Yeah, and also I believe that that the voter has to be a Minds Plus or a Minds Pro user member
Yeah.
for you to be able. No, I've had a few cases where I've had upvotes and I've never received any sort of.
That could happen if the upvoter doesn't have their, I think, phone number verified. So
Wait, how could a regular user upvote a plus post?
Well,
Doesn't make any sense.
I had to verify too. Like if I wanted to make money off of Minds, I had to make sure that my account was verified.
yeah, I think Mark was talking about earning tokens, not Minds Plus posts.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just
So-
talking about general standard.
Okay.
Yeah. So the upvoter and the upvotee need to have the phone number verified for their account. This is to prevent inauthentic engagers from just like creating new accounts as they want to.
I'm gonna check to see if I have my phone number.
You should.
Okay, so what is the then? So that was what you said before. So now what's gonna change? So before.
So we have introduced boost credits. That's one thing.
Okay.
So if you pay for Minds Plus $7 a month, you will get $7 in boost credits that you can use for boosting.
Yep.
So
saw
that's
that.
cash. That's cash you can use for boosting, and that goes for all the charges. So if you are paying for Pro $50 a month, you get a $50 a month. If you pay only once, you're going to get that money on renewal. We did send out to those users that are using or that have been already subscribed to Minds Plus, Minds Pro at the time of this change, some cash as well, the credits, boost credits as well. So that's one change. Another change, we have been sending super minds, the bulk super minds, those that you receive in the email. Users that have Minds Plus and Minds Pro receive more, with Minds Plus users getting like less often than Minds Pro. Like Minds Pro obviously gets the most of super minds of this. We have affiliate, which if you, for example, makes Minds Plus, Minds Pro post, and someone signs up to Minds Plus and Minds Pro through your post, you are going to get commission out of that, as well as there are referral links that you can share with people and they can sign up and you can get fraction of what they spend. So those are some of the changes, and we are going to remove the upvote based system, which means if you are going to make Minds Plus post, it's not going to matter how many upvotes it has. I believe we are trying to find different ways that we can monetize good content. Possibly we might send superminds to channels who make better content, but we are going through different ideas.
So
yeah.
the
There is a slight issue here. One of the ever since the token thing has been was introduced in 2018, not 2017. There was this concept of being rewarded for engagement, and there's a possible concern here that this is being watered down. I think it's a fair assumption.
is it going away?
Voted down what?
An engagement reward.
Deleted.
Only for Minds Plus posts. So earning from Minds Plus posts, like the Minds Plus cash, that is being removed. Not for general posts, the token rewards.
Okay,
so that's two different systems. It's two separate systems.
So basically, the cash options for payout will be going bye-bye eventually. Is what you're saying. It's because like that really is the only thing that you make money on Minds with is like the actual post. You know what I mean?
No.
It's getting supplemented by Superminds and other affiliate earnings.
Okay, so
Oh, wow. Okay, so engagement rewards sounds like, as Marcus said, it's going away completely.
the engagement rewards per se isn't gone away, but it's only the Minds Plus, the financial side that's been.
Well, then what's the difference between what's the benefits of having a Minds Plus account then?
Archie?
The ability to post and interact with Minds Plus posts. As I said, you receive the boost credits that you can use for boosting. The increased amount of Superminds. Yeah.
It seems worse than the current system, though. Right?
It's different.
It's
I won't
different.
say it's worse. I won't say it's worse. It's something yet to be attained, but it's different.
Well,
Yeah,
I mean,
it's
for me
there are
personally. For me personally, if I can't get money from Minds, I mean, I'm just not gonna subscribe again. You know, I mean, because I'm not here for the tokens. I know that what the difference is between a token and a coin. You know, you got a lot of people that are upset with going on Coinbase and transferring Minds tokens into other cryptocurrencies. You know, because it's against the policy. So I try to stay away from that. And when I get payouts, I usually just go with cash because. I mean, I can boost other people's stuff. I can boost my stuff all day, but it doesn't put money in my pocket. You know what I mean?
Doesn't the cash rewards work off of the tokens anyway? Like you accumulate tokens until you reach $100 equivalent, and then you get a payout.
That's
No.
cash.
No. Okay.
I guess there's only cash
So I mean,
Yeah.
I have no interest whatsoever in
Okay.
getting cryptocurrency. You know, I mean, on cryptocurrency on Coinbase and freaking all the other wallets is, for mines, it's just basically worthless, because if you try to convert it into another form of cryptocurrency, you're going against the terms of agreement here on Mines, which doesn't want you to do it, even though it's an option on Coinbase. You know what I mean? You go to Uniswap and you see people doing it every day, you know. But I try to stay away from that because it's not, well, it's against the terms and conditions, you know what I'm saying? But
there is a conflict here, and as I pointed out multiple times now, with section 17 of terms of service agreement, whereas Mines is allowing for crypto tokens, not currency tokens, to be transferred to a external exchange, and displaying a dollar representation of the tokens, whereas the terms of services, say, I think it's 17.N possibly, or R, 17.5.0, 17.5.N, states
He's
that
swearing at us.
is that the tokens are only a utility tokens and cannot be considered as a financial entity.
Right. See, I'm trying to respect.
So there is a complex. There is a
Right,
complex.
but a year or so, over a year or so ago, I saw somebody on chat saying that they just bought $1,000 worth of token. How are they able to do that?
They went on and bought it off of Uniswap. That's what I'm saying. I mean, you can do it. It's against the terms of service with Mines. I mean,
Well, if it's against the term, why is it listed for trading?
Yeah, this is a discussion I've been having for the last 2+ years now, and I've not had a satisfactory sort of reply from the staff, from the senior staff. I'm afraid to say.
Isn't Mines Inc. the one that's listing it for trading, or somebody else did it for them?
No, Mines Inc. Introduced the Uniswap, and the Coinbase elements, and the token to currency elements. So yeah, it is a issue, and I would like the senior staff to further consider the issue.
Is it it's going to become a legal issue?
It could be. I'm not going to say anything at the moment, but there could be an issue.
US jurisdiction.
The problem is that the entire crypto token, cryptocurrency industry, let's call it, ecosystem, is a very young ecosystem, and regulations are a bit all over the place at the moment. And yeah, it is a bit of a Wild West situation out there.
Well, if they're going according to most cryptocurrencies, they're wanting to try to stay decentralized. And I think what Mark is trying to say is, as time goes by, more and more of the cryptocurrencies are going to become more centralized, and you're going to have a lot of regulations put in place. Like it is fairly young.
We're still in a very young sort of environment at the moment.
So it could become a problem in the near future.
Somehow they got it listed. But they must have had to go through some paperwork to get it done.
I've done some
there are sorry, they have to go through. There are certain conditions that the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission has pointed out, and not going to say anything, but I have to question Mine's activities. Let's just say.
Questionable activities.
I'm not going to go any further on this.
Okay,
but
Bashi, I want to ask. I want to ask Bashi about Pro. I've been getting those pop-up that says join Pro, right? I guess you guys you might get it too, Roger.
Yeah.
And I've seen some people say, some very prominent people saying that it's not worth it to upgrade to Pro. Can you summarize what like the benefits of the Pro is in terms of, I don't know, what are the benefits of it compared to just the Plus?
I actually just shared a screenshot in the chat.
Okay.
If you could share
Cool.
that, Roger.
Yes, I see it.
I can get it.
Bring it onto your video, Roger,
Alright.
in the chat room.
Let me figure out what I'm doing here.
Where did you get the screenshot from, Bashi? Is it published?
It's not published yet. I got it from
Okay.
colleague to share.
Cool, good. So long as it's shareable.
Yes. Should be shareable.
So we get boost credits.
Alright. Is that coming through?
Not yet, not yet.
Alright, let me get over here real quick.
Yes.
Oh, I see what I have to do. I have to turn off my screen share and start it back up.
I'll switch to it from my camera.
There we go. Alright, that should be it.
Good.
Let me go back in and put it up. Yeah, there we go. Can you guys see that?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. There we go. I just wish there was a way for me to get rid of my view.
Okay, so the only difference I see is the two items on the right: earn page view, earn from page view, and earn from referral.
So
subdomains.
And
gray,
subdomains.
the gray stuff is what's going to be removed, and the yellow stuff is what's going to be added. The white stuff is what stays.
Okay, I see. Mines Plus affiliate earnings, exclusive Mines Plus Supermine. So do I have to have a Mines Plus? Does the Mine Pro automatically get the Mines Plus?
Yes.
Okay.
Now on Mines Plus, he was up to a good. He had a good point there. I mean, what is the benefit of having
difference,
Mines
yeah.
Plus? I mean, like, I understand the video length is longer, which that's important to me. Don't get me wrong, but what's the benefit of it? Like,
It's right here on the comparison chart, but it's not. There are like finer details between each of these bullets. So like Mines, exclusive Mines, Super Mines, exclusive Mines, Pro Super Mines. But they're worth more for a Mines Pro compared to a Mines Plus Super Mine, right?
What do you mean?
Like a Super Mine to a Pro account will have higher value.
They are more often.
Oh, just more often.
Yeah.
And the value, how is it determined?
Depends on the Supermind.
Okay.
yeah,
And send out to all when it's done by a campaign. It's sent out to all Pro accounts,
I guess
or
I'm-
just a
yes.
selected.
I
Okay.
guess I might
Yeah,
have to
I'll-
subscribe to Rumble and post it on here, make money off of Rumble, or maybe go to Kick and sell myself to a corporation. Yeah. I mean, that's the one thing that
can you?
set mine
I don't
apart.
see. I don't see attractiveness of this new pro
I don't either.
rewards.
I mean,
Can you say?
the ability to make money off of videos like we're doing is what attracted me to mine.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like I'm my own boss.
Mhm.
I don't have
Yeah.
to wait for 1,000 viewers to freaking put my content on.
That's
and
a
make
good
money
point.
off of it. You know what I mean?
That's a good point, Bashi. It's like with the new approach, we have to be waiting for Minds
They're not
Inc.
even
to
making
send
it
us super mines or
Super
things like
Mines
that.
doesn't
Yeah,
earn you cash though. You see what I'm saying? I
it
mean,
could.
It does.
How does it do it?
You can get a cash supermind.
Yeah.
I can get a cash supermine. Can I cash out a supermine for cash?
Yes.
Okay.
It cashes out
It's
automatically.
cash. Yeah.
I mean, I want money.
You
That's
can
what I'm
define. You can you can define a supermines to be cash.
I was gonna sign up to Minds Pro just to see how it is, but I'm not getting to. I'm not get. It doesn't look too appealing to me now.
Minds Pro, there are two major advantages in Minds Pros. A separate interface, a separate layout, which is optional, and also the subdomain, which I believe you can have.
You can have your own domain. You can
subdomain.
No, you can have your own entire domain.
Yeah.
Okay. I've used subdomain, but
I don't think it's supported anymore.
Oh, it's not.
That's what I was
Oh,
gonna say,
Okay.
'cause
Okay.
that was what's his name? Was it Moose? Moose had that issue. He was like, he's got pro.
he tried to do it and it didn't work for him. You should update the documentation then, Bashi. In your developer documentation, it still says that.
also
Okay.
within the settings, I'm looking at it now. Within the settings section of the browser interface, you've got a pro section, and it also includes a customize your site's domain.
Yes.
So a domain name and customize head.
Can you send the link to that dev information? I sent it to the chat, the general chat a while ago, but
Now that
Can
brings up another question though. Okay, now they're giving you a domain name. All right, are you able to build your own website and apply that domain name to the website that you build of your choice?
No, it's just your own profile. It's on your own Minds Pro page.
Yeah, but you can also when you're building your own website, you can actually go in and give your own custom domain name.
Yeah, but this is a Minds. This is a Minds
Just
Pro
asking,
page.
can your domain name be applied to that website?
No, you would have to buy your own domain name.
This is
a third party.
This Minds Pro thing is for you have already a website, which is your Minds Pro page that you can send your domain to, but it doesn't seem to be supported anymore, like Bashi said.
Yeah.
One thing I would mention is that we are still working on changes, and there still might be some different things in the Minds Plus and Minds Pro. This is what we are at right now, but it might change. I believe Ryan is doing some communication with the community about Minds Plus, Minds Pro. I will try getting a link for that. And I will share it in the chat later. And also, I kind of blanked out what I wanted to say. But there are some plans, there are some ideas, and we are unsure yet on which ones we are going to focus right now.
Now on the affiliate earnings, that was another thing that John was talking about, will it affect you on Minds if you don't use the affiliate program? I mean, will that affect how you get payouts and stuff too?
What do you mean?
Like him and Do Good was talking about if you don't find people to recommend or refer to Minds Plus, you won't be able to get your payouts and stuff.
If you're going to have cash to be paid out, it shouldn't matter if you refer people or not.
Okay.
But referring people is something that might get you additional cash.
That was a big thing for John. He when it was towards the last part of the last big Minds roundtable we had, and he was it seemed to be a big concern for him. So I figured I'd make sure that was actually answered, because he's a pretty good guy.
Yeah.
Oh, see, look at that. He's starting to figure out how to share his background, too.
I've did this before, man.
Now, you got a better image, actually. Keep that up like you had it, and I'll take this one down.
Hmm?
There you go. That's actually that's a good setup right there, bud.
Okay. Any more questions for Bashi? We're coming close to the end of the. Actually, we've exceeded our 1 hour. But if you guys have questions and Bashi's free, we can keep going.
I would actually prefer to end within like 10 minutes. That's fine.
she's like, you said you were gonna be nice.
Thank you, Bashi.
Got ambushed. She's like, oh hell no.
Yeah, I would love to stay. I just visiting parents right now. So
well, thanks a lot for doing this. It's very helpful for us.
Can you hear me?
yes.
Hi. Okay. So my question is for you because you are a community manager. Are there ways that we communicate with you if we see things that maybe could be implemented, where as far as setup and just layout, interface, stuff like that? Is that some things that you see changing in the future? Just because I'll ask the question more than I'll give my 2 cents. But do you see the interface changing? Is that something that they plan on working? I mean, I understand they're going to be implementing new features, but is the layout pretty much going to remain the way it is now? Or is there going to be a more, I'd like to say, user-friendly where you to find people to subscribe to, and then you can see where a gathering of the community? I know you guys said something about town hall or something. I've never been to one of those, which I probably should start, but I was just wondering, is there a way that you can get to where you can find people easier? I find people, I guess, that get boosted, but when people are not having boosted posts, it's I guess a little bit more difficult. Is there a way to have user or maybe I'm overlooking it, to see where you can see the different users and stuff like that, similar to maybe an explore page that would equate from Instagram, but a little bit different type of thing, you know what I mean? So you can kind of see a layout. Is that something that you guys foresee happening?
Yeah.
Or
They actually are trying to do that with the For You feed. I don't know if you tried that before. So there is For You feed. It's supposed to be a sort of quote-unquote algorithm. And how it works is basically you upvote and downvote content, and also as positive interaction, the reminds, comments, etc. is also counted. So if you interact with the content you enjoy, you get grouped with other people who enjoy similar content, and you get exposed to the content that they enjoy. This is something we've been working on for a while because we are having issues with retaining new users. So we wanted to give them a better start on
Right,
Minds.
right, absolutely.
I can give you another good suggestion on the Basic Minds platform. Just wipe it and start over. Just,
Pretty color.
like,
That's
take
pretty harsh.
That old platform and just throw it in the trash. And just like freaking say, you know what? If you like me, you'll freaking subscribe to me again, dude. I don't care. You know, I am so sick of
Hey.
freaking that Basic platform. It is horrible. Okay, it's just a nightmare. When you walk in there, the
Yeah.
analytics scare the shit out of you. That's the first thing you look at. Old
Hey.
John came to Minds, okay, and I kept telling him, I'm like, dude, focus on the wallet. I was like, don't worry about that analytics. That analytics is wrong. And you know what he ended up doing? He
Oh.
ends up getting on the
Yes.
freaking chat and going, man, I ain't got no money. I ain't got no money. And I'm like, John, I told you, freaking pay attention to the wallet, ignore the analytics. And he didn't listen to me. He kept, because he's obsessive about that shit. And I was too until I got Minds Plus. Now I don't pay attention to it at all. Like, don't trust anything that
Yeah,
comes
it's
out of that analytics.
just some temporary bugs, right?
No, just wipe the whole thing. You know, keep a
It took
platform
them-
set up for Minds Plus. And
It
Minds
took them
Pro.
10 years to get to this point, man.
Get to that
It's,
glory. Get to that
But,
stage of that peak of glory, which just shines down
you
upon
can't just
all
like keep reinventing the wheel because you make no progress. But
throw
my,
it up
Bashi,
like
you
a Facebook format. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Not
you
just better. Like that's not better. Like
I'm
in
joking. I
like-
wouldn't do that.
pictures, like I don't know. And then prettier colors. Can you put like purple and like pretty colors on there? Like I think there should be prettier colors. Black and yellow is just not doing it. For I would.
Fellow Jitzer. Huh. That was interesting. Yeah. It's still open if you guys want to come in there. It's up to you. Alright, so I did check out, I'm gonna finish this off and show. I did check out, this is our 5th episode, so everybody knows. Jitsi went kaput, which is fine, because we, fellow Jiltsters screen, oh, that's probably my old one, or my screen share, yeah. But hopefully nobody thought I cut them or nothing. I hope everybody watches the video. If you have any comments that you want to say, come into the chat room and we can freaking discuss everything there. I do agree too with the customize it. I think it'd be good if people would have the option of customizing their own profiles and the way that their minds looks. That would actually be kind of cool. Change the colors to the way you want them, at least, you know, instead of the yellow and the black or the yellow and the white. So let me see what's going on there. I guess we all got cut off, huh? Yeah. Alright, so Minds Live. And go back into Jitsi. Nope. Alright, I've got absolutely no idea what just took place there. Alright, so I have the Jitsi Minds right there, so if you guys, like I said, if you want to make any comments, go ahead and make any comments. I want to thank Bashi for showing up and taking our abuse. You did a wonderful job. Mark, he behaved as usual, always the good gentleman. And then you had Tan. At least today he wasn't upset because nobody showed up. He was actually in a good mood. He asked good questions, and he basically did the interview pretty good. So I want to say he did good there too. I hope a lot of the questions that needed to be asked got answered to everybody's satisfaction. And I will stop the stream and stop the recording. If you guys want to add to this, like I said, you can come to our 24/7, or no, it's not 24/7. You can come to our chat with a live chat with Roger Hanson in the chat rooms, and now Dan says, Roger, where are you? I am still in chat. Where are you? Where are you? I'm just gonna tell him I'm ending it. I am here. Yeah, it just booted me off there, didn't it?
To the end of November.
So
literally just took
I'll
me
come
to
back,
my own
host.
chat
Thank
room.
you. So okay, well you
What
guys
happened there, Roger?
It literally took me to my own chat room, like
And you're
separated
saying-
me from you. I was sitting in there all by myself, dude, thinking that you guys had left.
Yeah, I think Mr. Robot kicked you out.
That was
No.
that was Tan. I guarantee you, he did that on purpose. He's like, shut your
right.
mouth, Roger.
Oh,
Among Us in real life.
Oh, Mr. Robot's here. Cool.
Yeah.
Because like I said, because hold on. So like I said, I never got that notification. So is there a way for me to know? Is there like a chat room to join or something like that, so that way I can know when?
We are posting about it on Minds channel at Minds. When they are happening, we are posting the first notification few weeks before. At least I'm trying to get it to like 3 weeks before. And then again before event, it's posted like, hey, an event is starting. I think last town hall we also had a banner on the top of the page. I don't know if you saw like a little line on
That
top
would
of the
be good.
page that
I just really started getting into mines because of Roger, because which by the way, if you can ever, I know it's like your time thingy, but just like his streams are so good and informative because he does like history, his conspiracy, and he does strange things, which usually turns into conspiracy. So it's really a good thing. So that's the only reason like I really started getting into it, and then I started like following more people and realizing how many like-minded people are present. So I probably just missed it. So now that I know what to look for, which thank you, I'll be able to be more attentive. So thank you.
That notification on the Minds at mines is kind of hit and miss. Sometimes I get it, and other times it doesn't. Like it doesn't show up on my feeds at all. And when I go to it, I notice that there's a lot of posts that I missed. So I don't know what's happening there, but it doesn't show up on my feed as often.
There-
Like,
I've considered there is a bit of a logical issue with putting notifications in the news feeds, because if you somebody who's subscribed to quite a number of members, that notification could be hidden, buried way down in the list of other posts.
yeah.
Yeah,
Which is why that banner that Bashi is mentioning will definitely be
Yeah.
useful.
Yeah, I didn't. Like I said, I didn't. Are there other besides the 4 times a year? And then this thing that Roger does, which is extremely useful. But like, are there other events besides that you can kind of like share with the community, get to know the community, or are those like really the main one?
Well, we have the live streams we are starting on at Mines. And also, it's not live streams, but we have a lot of information material on at Info. That's where also you can find recordings from the town hall meetings. At least the latest few, I think we started recording them around a year ago and
No,
posting
like,
them there.
Those town halls too, man. Is there a way you guys can get those out to like the general people, like maybe a mass?
I've personally been posting reference posts to both the Mines user group, the Mines Community Open Source Initiative group, and my own channel. And I've also been posting the meeting announcements to both the general chat room and Canaries, plus a few other rooms.
That was very
So
informative. I actually got a lot from that with you guys, because you guys did that town hall thing, and I thought that was pretty beneficial.
Yeah, I watched the recording. I wasn't able to attend live, but the live jury was very interesting. Right?
Yeah, that's
I don't ever want to be on that jury. They keep sending me notifications, and I'm like, you know what, dude? You are asking the wrong freaking person. I mean, you don't want me to freaking be a jury over people's videos and freaking content, dude. I mean,
I've got a bit of a problem with that sort of live jury on a professional and ethical stance. Yeah, I'm not in favour. I'm personally not in favour of the sort of live sort of jury idea.
Yeah, you made a grown man cry in there, Bashi. I mean, not you personally, but you guys.
Yeah, live jury, we didn't really, or like I wasn't really inclined on the idea, but he did show up
A little
and
bit distasteful.
the live jury thing, I mean, for one thing, you know what? I mean, there's a reason why a lot of us are freaking not going to Twitter and YouTube and Facebook anymore. I mean, let's just be honest, you know what I mean? It's not just because freaking we're sick of them, they're sick of us too. You know what I mean? So you come onto a platform where we're all like-minded.
Yeah.
fit
No,
in
I think-
freaking, you know, Facebook, and now we got to be a jury and freaking juror over one another and make sure that we're not copyright infringing. I mean, that's kind of crazy. I
No,
don't
but
want to tell somebody that shit.
I
I am all in favour of the jury system per se. So if there is an appeal if somebody requests an appeal, then there is a post that, or there is a notification allowing for trail members, random members, to decide if the appeal should be approved or not. It's just that live thing that
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
I understand. I appreciate you and Roger's point, but I do see it's kind of interesting. I guess they're trying to do it for the sake of transparency, right? It was interesting to see how the jury work live, right? I mean, they've done it as a private thing already, and the guys appealed, and so now they've opened it up to more people on the community. And
See,
I think
the
it's kind of
thing is,
nice.
YouTube tried to do some shit like that too with like video content. Like they'd make it to where creators could go in and judge other people's freaking video content and decide if it was freaking good or if it was bad. And it kind of lays on the same lines there where you have community members who are creators who get to judge your content and decide that if it gets views or if it doesn't get views, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
So, I mean, and that turned out to be something because eventually they finally just dropped that whole setup and went with something else. But
Yeah. Who had the idea of live jury? Actually, was that Mark Ottman? Bill? Was it Bill Ottman?
No, the user was really adamant on having
Yeah,
a live jury.
Oh, he requested it.
It was
This
like,
reminds me of that on Twitter where Elon Musk put out a poll that everybody wants him to step down from CEO, and he would, right? And they did, and he did. So that's nice.
yeah.
so
Okay.
did he step down?
Well, there is no new CEO, right? On
There
TikTok.
is. There's a new
yeah,
CEO.
sorry, as the CEO, yeah. The alternative would be to only allow staff members or a possible sort of trust and safety council, which I really dislike the idea of, to decide on these things. And yeah, that can be a bit of a different kettle of fish.
Yeah.
With Bill
They,
too.
they'll
I mean,
probably do a poll to see if this is popular and whether they will do it again.
with Bill too, the original structure that he had for mines before he decided to go all cryptocurrency and everything. He had it to where freaking you earned certain, like, I guess you could say points. It was like a point system, and when that came out, that was a pretty good setup. But then he switched over to freaking cryptocurrency and got into all that crazy shit. And that's, in my opinion, where everything went nuts. Like, even the cryptocurrency, the way he wanted to do it back then compared to now is completely different. You know what I mean? He doesn't even talk about it no more. Nobody seems to talk about it, but that was the big deal, you know what I mean? They started getting into that freaking mining, that cryptocurrency mining, and it just
Okay.
really,
Just to be a bit careful, crypto tokens rather than cryptocurrency, because again, two different things really. Similar in concept, but again, one's a utility, one's or both are utilities. Neither of them are recognised as legal financial assets at the moment. But yeah, there is a nuance there.
Okay, guys, we got to wrap this up. I have to go as well.
Actually, I have a question for you. So I have an opportunity to put my Bitcoin wallet, but I'm not sure, what do we use Bitcoin for? Because I see the mine tokens. It's like what is the use of Bitcoin? Like
I
Why?
think that's just like remnants of old time. I think it's shown somewhere maybe. So people, if they want to, they could send you Bitcoin.
Oh, I
So
see. So it's
I
not
think I saw it somewhere.
tokens or anything.
I
I don't.
remember back in 2017, 2018 possibly, there was this idea of Bitcoin acting as a support for Ethereum, as far as mine's concerned, and I think there wasn't very much sort of movement on that.
Well,
And there was some implementation, but yeah, it's limited.
It could be the switch too, because if you notice now, freaking Minds is starting to support Web3 and Coinbase rather than Uniswap.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm not sure about the actual internal politics
when you
there.
go into the freaking when you go into the freaking settings and everything, if you go in there and you check out the freaking wallet.
But this goes back to the issue of the clauses in the terms of services that should really be reviewed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we better get off here before we give frickin' Tanner
Yep.
a frickin' heart attack. He's actually in a good mood, believe it or not, because you guys showed up. I mean, you
Well,
guys.
we have to review your recording.
Yeah.
Actually, there's no recording. We're live, thank goodness. But then you dropped off.
He
You
got so
dropped off for a
nervous
few
last
minutes.
night because the frickin' stream was so great that he said, "Roger, you better not mess this audio up." I was like, "I'm checking it."
Then Roger's hand is all shaking while he's editing. Like, oh my god.
I don't want to mess it up for Dan. Like, you guys just made his day for like the last. Well, no, there's about 3 of them where it was just me and him, and he goes.
Yeah.
He
Yes.
goes. He just gives me that look, and he goes, "Not us again." Seriously, man. You guys just made
Yes.
his day.
Definitely thank you, Bashi, for being able to join us in this session. It was very informative. We got a lot of information.
You're welcome.
Thank you for being
Great.
here.
Much.
And
Thank you as
if-
well, Mark, and
Can I ask one
and
question
Mr.
before?
Robot.
Can I ask one question?
Yeah.
Robot says
Mr.
something.
Robot, he just finally spoke up.
Sorry, I've been having tech issues, power issues. I'm in India, so like the power goes out sometimes. I'm doing what I can. But I just wanted to know, can you give me an overview on how does Minds tokens interact with crypto? Like, is there still an exchange thing possible with Ethereum? How does it work? I've been totally out of the loop with that stuff.
So Minds token is under Ethereum. So it's powered by Ethereum. If that's what you wanna know.
Yeah, it's a token based upon Ethereum. So
Yeah.
Now, does it still depend on mining? Like, the amount of mining that takes place?
I don't
no,
think
the
so.
token itself, there is a set amount as defined by senior
White
staff.
paper?
I think there is a limited amount, though. I think it's something like 250 million tokens or something, if I remember rightly. There is there's an old blog article about this. But yeah, it cannot be mined.
Okay.
Ethereum can be mined, but the Minds token cannot.
All right.
So if Ethereum goes up, it goes up. If there are more Ethereums mined, does it mean anything for the Minds token?
It makes sense with me with cryptocurrency because, like, if you look at utility coins, they don't really go up or down very much. It's usually they might go a penny up or a penny down, but that's about all they do. They never, like, I'd never go in and buy AMP. You know what I'm saying? AMP is just a utility, basically for freaking for cryptocurrency. So it's always going to stay within that 1 or 2 cent range. You know, and that's basically what I know about all of it. They
Yeah,
don't
it-
really.
It might follow trends of other crypto. So, like, if there's going to be better year for crypto, it might go up. But
That's another thing, Beshi.
I'm just curious about like
might go up, might go down.
I'm
mean-
just curious about like use cases for it, and it'd be cool if we could like exchange value over mines. That would be interesting.
Use case, you can buy boosts with it, so you can boost your post. That's one type of use case. Another use case is being able to exchange tokens with users. So you can
Users.
send little something.
No,
You can
I'm,
give.
I'm
Yeah.
wanting to know about the cashing out though. Can you cash them out for money?
Technically, no. Technically, no. That would be a violation of the terms of services.
Okay, for the boost or the
So
super.
you're saying
mines?
you can put money into it, but you can't take it out. So once it's in, it's in.
Again,
Is that what you mean?
none. Just got to have a look at the terms. Let me remind myself. 2 seconds. 14, 16. 10.
Because like
Okay.
what I would find useful is if we could, make agreements over social media. That'd be useful for me because then I can
Okay.
provide a service to someone, and they can pay me for it. And then we can exchange value directly, which would be really, really useful.
Well, see, they
And,
do that
I
though
just-
in private. Oh, I actually have private memberships, and if anybody actually wanted to see my shit, then they could give me tokens or cash. But nobody likes my stuff, so I don't get recognition for any of the good stuff. You know what I mean? I've got freaking House Party Uncensored on there, dude. I mean, come on. You can't tell me that nobody wants to watch.
Yeah, but it comes down to the cash out situation as well. You want it to be useful, right? Like,
Yeah, exactly. It's like,
A couple of points. Clause 17.5.n says, by opting to receive Minds tokens, you represent that and warrant that you understand that Minds tokens are a utility token, not intended to be a digital currency, security, derivative, or any other kind of financial instrument. 17.5R states that by opting to receive Minds tokens, you represent and warrant that you understand with regards to Minds tokens, we, Minds Inc., make no guarantee or representation that you will be able to resell, trade, or exchange Minds tokens, or as of the future value, or the Minds tokens all may have any use outside any users outside of the Minds network. You further understand and acknowledge that Minds makes no guarantees or representations as of to any liquidity of Minds tokens, and you understand and acknowledge that the value of the Minds tokens may over time may experience extreme volatility and depreciation. There is one more clause. 17.5.w. Again, you understand that you are not permitted to sell any Minds tokens to any other user or third party, and that's the company. Minds Inc. is not responsible for any perpetuate sales from a third party.
okay.
Therefore,
Okay.
so
So basically a token on the platform only. That's what it's intended for.
Yes.
Yeah, see, that's what I've been trying to stay according
But
to.
Mark, I want to know, why did they go with that solution rather than an actual liquid currency?
I believe there is a regulatory issue there in relation
Really?
to
Government got
Security and
involved?
Exchange Commission, and yeah, there's a legal issue there.
You know what else you could do? You could just put your servers in space and then fuck all the governments and let the
Only problem is that Mines itself is headquartered in the USA, and it is not where the server is, it's where the company is based, or where the company has got offices in.
What? Okay, right. What? How can we get around this? Can't we put the company somewhere else?
We could do that like they did in GameStop did. We could freaking go out and buy an island off freaking the coast, you know what I'm saying, and start shooting
Yeah, let's do
gambling
that.
operations
Crowdsource
and
island.
shit. Like,
Let's start a country.
like GameStop
Mine's
is a good example of what you're talking about, all right? Now, you go in and you look at the cryptocurrency and you'll see how scandalous freaking GameStop is. They break all the freaking rules, you know what I'm saying? And now they're getting all caught up in Reddit on the little freaking emojis and shit. Like every time you use an emoji, you get money for it somehow. And I'm like, oh my god. Like, it's insane how big they're into that. That's all I'm saying. But that's, I've been trying to stay away from doing all that stuff, you know what I'm saying? And the thing is like, if I can't make cash off of it, I'm not going to freaking be subscribing anymore. I'll just get a subscription to
As a coder and developer, I look for problems, right? And the problem I see today is people want to exchange value and services without a middleman, a bank, or anything else in between. They just want direct person-to-person exchange of value. You know, that would make the world fair, and you know, then we can have direct exchange rather than these corrupt currencies all around the world. And no one is solving that issue yet. No one in the world has solved that issue. And I'd like to see that solved.
Connection with Minds. You know what I'm saying? I put a video up. I want money. I don't want your tokens. I don't want cryptocurrency. Just pay me, you know, a little cash for it. I mean,
The problem with value in the Minds tokens is granted that we have value for the Minds tokens, but again, how 17.5.n is worded, it is not financial instruments, therefore it technically cannot have a value.
Right. I use it to boost stuff, and that's it. You know what I mean? That's the only use it was meant to be for. So if I want to go on and I want to boost content of mine or somebody else's, I use it. But I don't even think of it as any kind of money. Matter of fact, my stuff just sits around building up. You know, if I do boost my stuff for somebody else, I'll do like one token every day for 30 days, and that's about it, because I'll lose money if I try to boost too much. You never get the same amount of tokens that you do with the...
I suggest that you consider value as in the amount, the reach that the token can provide, rather than the actual any sort of financial assets that the token suggests.
I mentioned it before, but that stuff is so bad that, like, now, okay, I've got freaking like 25 views on posts that are scheduled and hasn't been posted yet. You know what I mean? How did 25 views get on freaking scheduled posts? Yeah, and that's what they're doing, man. They're taking those extra boosts that I put in there and they're applying them to the scheduled videos that I got ready. Yeah, and it's like everybody thinks you're stupid and you don't know that. I can show you right now if you want. Every single one of them has freaking like huge amount of freaking views.
I think
That's
it
going to be
might
some
be
sort
a
of
good
bug.
idea.
I've got
Yeah, I think it could be a good idea for you and Barsha to get together and have a private conversation about this one.
Yeah.
I've got a post on October the 3rd that's coming out with 5 views already. Never been seen. 15 views for one on September the 29th.
Yeah, it would be good if we could get in touch about this, but I really need to go. I'm
Yeah.
1 hour longer than I wanted.
I don't know.
So
Sure.
But I appreciate you guys coming. Dan got frustrated and said he had to get the hell out of here too. But I am glad you guys showed up. I'm glad Tan did a really good job at moderating the thing, and I want to say thank you to him on the stream because we are recording and streaming, so just to acknowledge him of that. And I want to thank you, Bashy, for showing up and answering a lot of the questions because it was stuff that was really needed to be asked. We had people that were on previously that had asked these questions, and you seem to do a good job with John and Tan, or Mark and Tan. I don't know why I called him John, but you guys did a good job at answering them.
if anyone will want to reach me, at Bashings, obviously on Minds. I do try to check hashtag Better Minds regularly. So if you have issues, you can report it there or just try DMing me. But yeah,
I appreciate it.
I would like to do this more often. It's just I'm going to have pretty filled schedule for next week's.
Now we're also doing Tech Talks too, which we did our first one last night with Mark, Tan, and me and Karma. If you want to ever come in there, you're more than welcome to come in there too.
Please do.
And it's not about all this stuff. We were getting into some pretty good stuff last night, so. I'll put it this way, Dan almost had a freaking heart attack. He was like, dude, you better not mess this audio up. I mean, he was serious about it too. He was really happy with it, so I'll shut up now and let you guys go.
I would like to join you guys more often as well. I just need to get the timing right. So this is around the time you guys do this?
I know we did this because Bashy was here, so what's a good time, basically, in your opinion, to do it with your time zone? Would right about now be good?
I'm awake. That night. We can do it anytime.
Right about now?
I would say an hour later, because it was 6 o'clock my time, so 5 o'clock UTC.
He's in India.
Yeah, possibly an hour later, maybe. So 6 o'clock.
Midnight here right now, or like 1 o'clock.
In the morning?
Oh, good.
You tired?
Yeah.
Oh man.
No, I'm awake. This is my morning.
Oh, okay. Okay. But yeah. So you'd say about 6 o'clock.
No, this time that's the time that we started. It was good.
Okay, so
like turnout, you know what I mean? So this is probably a good time for Friday. Just adjust the schedule accordingly, and if you feel
it's
like
already set. It's already set. Like
yeah.
Maybe an hour later. You said an hour later.
Yeah, I would say it makes more sense as far as I'm concerned. Anyway.
So
yes, 6 p.m. UTC.
Okay. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, that'd be good.
I don't understand this UTC. Can you guys speak regular? Like,
no, we don't want to even have that conversation. It's horrible enough in chat.
Florida.
Just think that this 5 hours UTC equates to 5 hours plus. Plus EST and 6 hours plus EDT.
What?
If I'm
B,
correct
B,
in,
B, BD, BST is British
Daylight
Standard
Time.
It all comes down to the Greenwich Mean Time, right?
Yeah.
It's the 0 point of the planet where all time is based from Greenwich, which is a spot in England actually, like in where anywhere right of that, you travel around the world. As you go further, it's like plus 1 hour, plus 2 hours, plus 3 hours, depending on your time zone, right, Karma? And so UTC is the 0. Okay, you would be like -5 or something like that. I would be like +5, and so therefore there would be like
stream set up just for time.
Yeah.
Okay, what time is
Just
it?
for time.
What time is it?
For me, it's 2:03.
Time now. The time now is 7 or 3 minutes past 7 p.m. UTC. Or in layman's times, 8 or 4 minutes past 8 London time, British summertime, or Eastern Daylight Time, so New York is 4 minutes past 3, and Los Angeles or Pacific Daylight Time or PSD is 4 minutes past midday.
And see, you guys keep forgetting Central Standard Time. Like, nobody ever thinks about Central.
Well,
Daylight
you're
Time.
in the middle, so
Yeah, I'm in the middle, so nobody even cares. Like, just shut up.
Hey Mark, do you know of a good clock for Linux that can keep track of multiple time zones?
Actually, the desktop widget that comes with KDE, the KDE start or taskbar time clock plasma thing actually allows for multiple time zones. I've got mine configured to display local time plus Los Angeles, New York,
And you can have it on your desktop kind of thing.
and Sydney. Yeah,
That's cool. Okay,
I
I'm
think-
gonna do that. Thank you.
I think GNOME does has a similar sort of widget. I'm not sure. I've not had a look at GNOME's clock for quite a long time, so but I think it has got a similar sort of function. The GNOME desktop environment.
Thank you very much.
Sure.
I just told Dan that, or I said later to him, I told him that he did a great job with sharing the stream, so he went on a chat and said sorry he had to hard stop, and he said see you next week. And then Bashi said, oh, I pressed the hang up button instead of unmute. Anyways, thanks for the stream. Well,
Whose
we'll forgive
stream
you
was
this
this, by the
time,
way?
guys. Don't let it happen again. Dan.
So we're not going to do anything tonight. I'm not gonna see you later. I'm not gonna see you till tomorrow for gaming.
Yeah, no, gaming, I think we need to frickin' talk about the strikes that are taking place over AI.
And about your interview, aren't you supposed to be doing an interview that we're supposed to be streaming on here as well? When's that?
I just did the one for Zach. Now I'm in the process of talking to Rapid. He's into retro gaming, and he does streaming for games like Mopin or what is it? Zelda. He likes doing Zelda randomizers and then Pokemon Nuzlocke, things like that. So
Okie dokie.
he's like
What are these AI strikes you're talking about?
they're on strike now. People who are doing the freaking animations for video games because these AIs are going in and stealing their freaking their
Like-
similarities, their how they look off
Like-
the internet, and just putting it into video games and shit. So these
So that's more of an issue with the companies that are implementing the final images into. It's not really an AI then; it's more of a corporate executive thing, isn't it?
So is that
Because AIs do not decide on the final product;
Right.
it's the executives of those companies that do.
That's why I hate the term smartphone. Like, there's no such thing as a smartphone. You know what I mean? A computer doesn't do anything on its own. It does what it's programmed to do. So that's one reason why I have an issue with hearing the word smartphone, because they don't exist. There's no such thing as a smartphone. You know, there's a program. That was
All
programmed.
technology as it stands are dumb. It's just what you do with them that makes them smart.
Right.
it's like people?
Oh, but let me finish this. This is the best part. This is the best part about the AI, though. On the strike, guess who is in charge of negotiations?
Oh, here we go.
Fran Drexler,
And the real Fran Dresser, the nanny.
the
Like
nanny.
that's so wild to me.
Now, I
Tell me-
mentioned this to freaking Karma, okay? But picture it in your mind. You're in a courtroom, and the judge is sitting up there, and freaking the nanny goes, "Your Honor, Your Honor." Can you imagine being in the courtroom having to put up with that shit? That would drive me nuts, man. I have no clue what the hell I would do if I was in that situation. I'd probably shoot myself. You know?
You're not in the courtroom.
Well, I mean, even negotiating with her, think about it. You know what I mean? You guys have watched The Nanny, right?
I'm making fun of my lady. I like her. She's so cool.
I mean, her voice would just send freaking horrible freaking sounds through your eardrums. And, like, you don't want to hear her yell.
I'm
You
thinking myself included. You're so much. I hope she's ever gonna get her for an interview. If you sit here and talk about you, I need to be able to put up her voice. She's never gonna come now, Roger.
She's in charge of the SAG guild. Did you guys know that?
The what?
The SAG, you know, the SAG awards where they hand out freaking awards to people behind the scenes of Hollywood, like instead of the
Okay.
oh my god.
Beyond me. I don't know.
I didn't know that she was in
culture.
charge of that shit. Yeah, like producers and writers and directors and all them, they get their recognition during the SAG awards.
Yeah.
So, but it's the union, I guess, the actors union. They're affiliated with the freaking video game narrators and stuff. So apparently they're on strike there, and that's what it's all about. So
And it's also related to the writers union, the Hollywood Writers Union, isn't it?
yeah, it's pretty
Yeah.
interesting. I mean, a lot of that, and then I'd like to get into conversations about the AI anyhow, because like there's some pretty amazing apps that are out there on the internet that you can actually use when it comes to AI.
I was just looking at Stability just put out an AI that can generate music. I just found. I put it up in the AI chat room.
Oh,
You
wow.
can generate music by text now. You can just say, "Make me a jungle rhythm," and it'll make it. You know,
Wow.
cool. And it's actually good.
I found out too, like if you want to frickin' like if a guy wants to set up a frickin' not a Patreon, but Patreon or OnlyFans, account, and they,
Uh.
you know what I mean, and they can make a freaking virtual reality girl who looks almost human or pretty much human, and use it as their avatar when they go to take a selfie of themselves. And they can create an account, and for every freaking, I don't know how, for all purposes, freaking, OnlyFans would consider that to be the person that has the account. It'll pass.
Yeah, I reckon most of girls will be put out of business pretty soon by AI.
Yeah. They go after the OnlyFans girls. Get some artificial intelligence in there.
Swear to God, you're talking to a real girl and then you're highly.
Did you didn't even
I
catch
actually
that?
did that the other day. Most AI generation has guardrails against sexual content, but like if you can spin it the right way, sometimes it'll do it, and it comes up with the weirdest shit sometimes, but it's sexy but weird.
You guys didn't even catch what I said, did you? Put an artificial intelligence on the OnlyFans. Okay. Like,
Oh man, start a page. Oh my God. And then get these oh my gosh. You know how much money you can make by tricking people and then just have her like looking like she's, oh my gosh, that's actually a really good idea. And then like you can bank because they're going to look. And then once they look, I mean, like just have her doing all sorts of random stuff. That's actually a great idea because like it's not intimidating. If I was a little bit more fluid.
I cannot believe that just came out of your mouth. See, that's something I would say.
I'm just saying, do you know how much money you could make by a fake? Because these people are not going to know.
I think I've polluted your mind.
You can be my AI pimp, Karma.
I'll be your AI pimp? Okay.
I think I've polluted your mind because that's the type of shit I say all the time, man. And now all of a sudden it's like you're saying it, and it's like, oh my gosh, let's go.
It's
I think on that note, I'm gonna have to disappear. Yeah.
We forgot. We always put you in those spots. So
he's always behaving like Mark. He's the one that behaves out of all of us. And
I know. Every time we get into these weird topics, he's like, "Okay, let's go back to what we were talking about. Let's go back to the subject at hand. Not here for AI porn."
Let me let you guys.
Anyway, I'll see you later.
Yeah, we'll give you 10%. You can be the manager. We'll give you 10%.
No, he's the freaking sponsor, dude.
What?
Yeah.
Mark should be the law guy. He should be the privacy policy guy.
He was gonna be he left. You don't want to be the camera now.
Yeah, I am going to go ahead and end this. I'm glad you guys were here.
Yeah, thank you, Roger. We'll see you tomorrow then. I'll see you tomorrow.
And
yeah, we should go again sometime. I don't know. I'm sorry I've missed the previous ones. I've just couldn't get the time right.
Sometime to the history stuff too and everything, because I mean you've always.
And I've got so much to share. Yeah. I'm just gonna start trying to make everyone happen as much as possible now. I'm home again now, so yeah.
That's good.
I'll do my best. I'll try and work
some
out.
of the stuff you
I'll
got.
buy some headphones or something as well, so the audio is a bit better for you guys.
All right. And I will talk to you guys later, and we can go ahead and end this, I guess. Say.
Bye, Karma. It's good to see you.
Good to see you too, Karma.
See you later. Be safe, everyone.
Bye-bye.
See you, Roger.
See you later.
Thanks for organizing all this.
Oh, thank you for being here, man. Alright, so we have that taken care of. I want to thank everybody for stopping in and watching the video, and I think that was a pretty informative string. We had a lot of good information that was being said there, and anybody has any questions regarding what was being discussed, feel free to leave a comment or go into my chat and talk about it, and then we can go from there. Thanks for everybody who stopped by and watched the stream. So with that, bye.